Now in the continuation, what we're going to do is anybody that click on no, we subscribe them into a sequence here so that we'll be able to also do what? To be able to track them. So what we firstly do is we create okay, anybody that pick no, we send them back to why not. So then the why not will now take them back here. So let's take our why not as the block which is here now. So if you look at it now, the red dot has been removed. So from this one now, we can be able to access the boat from the live page, and we will soon test our page after creating this one. So now we can now continue adding our tutorial here, but now we want to also make it here so that anybody that clicks on why the why not will bring them to the non-subscriber. So here now, why not? So we start with a test. We said you have just said you don't want to learn how to create a boat a boat. So now that we've done that, then we subscribe them to a sequence automatically. So the sequence now that we're using is non-subscribers. So here we can stop all over here. We can just stop all over here. Then we'll now come here and we'll start looking for ways to appeal to them so that they will be able to come and they will be able to, at least in one way or the other, interact with our bot, and with this our bot can be able to track them and start sending them informations that are here. So here is two things. Here will be the learning, and here will be for the those that have not learned. So here now we can still tell them that they can learn, and it will bring them back to learn both, and they will be able to learn by coming here. So now here immediately we can also make it here immediately like we said earlier. Now we now write out our both. So this one will be, let's call it first beg. Let's just make it something like that. So now write something appealing. Learning both learning both creation has helped many youth to function function well by creating creating both for companies and also getting paid getting paid for what they do. So we now add a button. The button now will lead to learn both. So now let's firstly ask a question that will lead to learn both. So let's add a typing first before we have our next test. So we move this to the top, and then we have the next test. Do you still want to learn both creation, both creation? So now we have our button again, which will say yes. Then the button will subscribe such a user to learn both, which is this learn both here, so that the person will just continue straight to where he or she wants to land himself. And if the person didn't click anything, we'll come here and we say after 1 day, so we make it day two. Under begging, we make it day two. Then we send them, we can send them a picture because we've not used a picture, we're just using text. So we can send them an image here. So we upload that image to the server. So when we upload our image, let me just use this. Okay, let me use this Google Chrome image here. So then we follow it with a test. We can just follow it with a test. Many browsers. Okay, don't let me use what is related to the picture. Let's assume it's a sample picture, so let me just use what we wanted to do directly. Now what we do is we will try as much as possible to entice such a person by telling them. So we might make it like, do you know, do you know, do you know? So we forward it by a typing message again. So we had another test. Jumia and Konga are using the chatbot to sell and track their customers on Facebook and and Messenger. Did you know? So we make it a question. Okay, now did you know? So after that, we might also forward it with another test. Will now be like, do you will now add another one. Do you also want to be like them and make millions from the boat boat creation? So it's a question. We had it a question. So we now had a button, which is also I want to be like them. So it's too much, so we can just say yes. So we now subscribe them to the same lane boat that we are subscribing them to. But what we are doing here is we want them to learn boat creation. So here now, let's just put our Facebook bot into test by connecting it to one Facebook page. So because we have our Facebook already connected, so we just click on here and it's going to show us connect to Facebook. It's going to show us list of Facebook pages. So now we are choosing, let's choose diseases. So we are choosing this now and we are is now publishing. So after this, our link is here, which when we click on, it open our Facebook for us. So now you continue. We just want to test what our page is doing. But we'll do that in the next video. So stay tuned and keep watching as we're going to test our first bot we've just created. Thank you.